It's a road as well, and a restaurant, and a supermarket. You can buy all sorts of goods here in Hanoi, Vietnam. Anyway guys, we're going to head this way. This is the local tip. Bring all your rubbish here, dump it in here. Check out some of the old architecture here. Anyway, we're going to walk down a bit further to the barber. This lady here sells really good pineapples. Later, I'll come back later, okay? I'm going to come back this way anyway, and I'll grab some pineapples from her. They're really nice, and they're about $1.50 New Zealand, which is 20,000 Vietnam dong. One barber guy here, but I'll show you the guy that I use. Hopefully he's there. He's a really good guy, but we've got to walk a bit further along. Anyway guys, it is another sunny day in Hanoi, Vietnam. We've had like a week of sunny weather after having months of rain because of the monsoon weather, but now it's autumn, so it's really good that we can get some sunshine. But along with the sunshine is a lot of polluted smog, which is why I got one of these air fin filters. They're really good to put over your mouth and nose for respiratory purposes. They're about 50,000 dong, which is around $3 New Zealand. Actually, the AQI here in Hanoi is very high. AQI is the air quality index, and last week Hanoi was the most polluted in the world. They say a lot of it comes from the northern winds from China and from the farmers burning a lot of stuff out there in the farms and paddocks. But I think a lot of it also is contributional from the motorbikes that are here in Vietnam. So yeah, this is just a little glimpse of the local life here. And there you go, people cooking barbecues. I guess that kind of like contributes towards some of the smog that we get here. I mean, it's not clear here, but you can see some of the smog out there in the distance. There's another barber over here. Quite a few barbers along this strip. You got places that fix air conditioning units, shops for children's stationery. You've even got a little play area for volleyball that I sometimes play over there. They play good volleyball. Got more people cooking barbecues. So the barbecue areas here are very popular, or the barbecue restaurants that like to barbecue their stuff. Places that fix TVs. I mean, you can see how crazy the motorbikes are here. People just drive anywhere and anywhere. I'm used to that now in Hanoi, Vietnam. It sometimes becomes a habit when you're on a motorbike here to kind of follow some of the Vietnamese, going through red lights and going the wrong way along the streets and onto the pavement. Sometimes can be quite crazy. got to get somewhere, and like it's real busy during peak times. Anyway, we've got to walk up a bit further and see if the barber man's here. It's a local hardware shop. Good guys. Bought a couple of tools from that place. Happy money. Wish we all had happy money. Xin chào. Got some of the lovely ladies here selling their fruit off their motorbikes. That's their like little business that they have. Got to give it up to them, man. They're trying to make a living, so they try and do the best that they can. There's no social benefit system here. It's every man for himself. So you got to give it up to them, man. They're doing a really good job. Hello, my friend. YouTube. This is the guy that gives me really good haircuts. Street haircut. Put the bag here. Okay. Let's have the mop chop. Cut. Bit of an outdoor barber in the alleyway. Okay. Need to get a bit of a mop chop. I think he knows the drill. It's really hot today too, guys, so sweating a little bit. Should ask him his name, right? What's your name, sir? Tengko Bangladeshi? Khánh. Mr. Khánh. Mr. Khánh. How old are you? Bao nhiêu tuổi?
43 tuổi.
43. 42. 42. 42. Very good. Young.
Yeah.
I think his wife owns the chemist just over here. There's a chemist behind us. I think they're shut now because usually they have a nap around this time. Let me get the mic out. I've got my mic underneath this here so you can hear me better. There we go. Actually, I'll put the mic a little bit up here. That's better. So behind is a chemist. His wife usually runs the chemist, and he does all the outside haircuts where he makes all the guys look handsome. Street barber. He even does shaves too, right? Shave your moustache or your beard. Looks like Grandpa's watching, keeping an eye on on making sure he's doing a good job. So guys, if you ever come to Vietnam, you've got to get you a street haircut. I normally just get a 0, what this guy's giving me. Not sure if he does designs as well. Perfect. Good job so far. I think he's just shaved 10 years off. Doesn't speak English very well, but really good barber. Behind me is an alleyway where they've got like markets, bakery, fruit, meat, beef. Not sure about dog. Job. I think a lot of the expense for barbers is due to the premises and location. But if you're like this guy, you cut on the street, I guess it's a lot cheaper. Hey, it's an authentic background and an authentic environment.
Đang nói chuyện với người trên này.
You haircut?
Okay.
Haircut. I don't think he needs a haircut, that guy. Very good. Okay. Yes, and here.
Cả này.
Okay, thank you. Just gonna cut a bit of that off, a bit smoother, and here. Oh, so we're gonna do the lie back styles. Very good. Very handsome. Đẹp trai, handsome. Okay. Even the old man, he agrees. Oh. Now, bao nhiêu tiền? 30,000, is that all? 30,000 is like $2. Won't even worry about it, we'll give him 100. Okay. So this is the location where you want to come and get yourself a haircut. Come to this location. Over here. Oh, you keep. For you. No problem. Before you. Good haircut. Thank you. Very good. So give him 100,000. I mean, it's like $6. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
$2 for a haircut, but I gave him like 100,000. So I mean, it's not much really. Like $2 for a really good haircut. I don't know how they make money here, man, but anyway, he was happy with what he got there, so he does a really good job, man. Shave, cut, and a pretty good smile. Anyway, guys, I'm jumping back on my motorbike. Alright guys, so I've stopped here at the farmer's market and grabbed a little snack. It's fish with hot chili and some vegetables. I don't think that's tomato sauce, but it is very, very hot. It's like pretty spicy, but man, it is beautiful. So I'm gonna try some. Being a pescatarian, which is a vegetarian who eats seafood, let's try some of this. Beautiful. It's only about $3, but very, very tasty and very, very hot. If you like chili, you'll love this. Let's grab some of that vegetable there. Very nice, but very hot. Woo. So one thing I noticed here in Seoul is that they hardly have any motorbikes on the roads. It's pretty much cars, trucks, buses, and they've got the subway system here, so a lot of people use the subway system. The streets are not that packed because everyone's using the subway system, and this place is very, very clean. It reminds me of Taiwan actually. And just even looking at some of the designs on the buses and the Chinese writing or the Asian writing, it looks really cool. Anyway guys, I'm enjoying this awesome fish kind of soup, kind of pasta type thing.
Thank you.
Okay. So I've been here to the farmer's market, bought one of these thing buns, which is about, I think, $1 New Zealand. It's actually quite delicious. It's got some beans in it and a couple of little vegetables and whatnot. It's kind of like a cross between a hot sting bun and maybe sting pudding. Pretty tasty. What's up guys, we're here at Gyeongbokgung Palace in the heart of Seoul, Korea. You can see the palace right here. Beautiful day today, quite a lot of people here at the palace. We're going to have a little look around and then later on we're going to head up one of the local mountains for a look and better view of Seoul here in Korea. Alright guys, I'm at the bottom of Mount Iwangsan here in the heart of Seoul, Korea. I'm about to hike up there. I think it's going to take like an hour. It's about, I think, 1 kilometer to the top. It's about 400 or 500 meters high, so it's not too bad, but it is quite steep and it is very hot today, so hopefully I don't sweat too much. Anyway, let's get up to the top and try and get some good vibes of Seoul, Korea. Alright guys, we made it to the top of Mount Iwangsan here in the heart of Seoul. Here is Seoul City. It's a little bit kind of misty. It's a bit cloudy. Not too cloudy though, but you can see a little bit of mist. It took about an hour and a bit to get up here. Great walk. I'm going to try and follow this wall all the way down. It actually goes all the way back into the city, so I'm going to try and see where it leads to. Time to descend. Anyway guys, I'm here at Namdaemun markets in the heart of Seoul. I'm just going to go for a bit of a look, see if I can grab some dinner. I did notice the prices here in Seoul is a bit expensive, probably on par with New Zealand, and that's all good though, but I do want to try some of the Korean food and check out some of the vibes here. There you go guys, got a octopus fish fried cake with some beautiful sauce on it. Yum yum. Korean dumpling and Korean pancake, vegetarian. So I managed to grab a couple of things here at the Namdaemun markets in the heart of Seoul. Tried the dumplings, tried the fish cakes, awesome food, and managed to get some watermelon just down here. It is a little bit more expensive than Vietnam, so I guess it's a bit more developed country, so you're paying a little bit more for food and all sorts of different things. Managed to bargain down and get myself one of these bags here. He wanted around 20,000 won, but I managed to get it down to about 10,000 won, which is around $12 New Zealand, which isn't too bad. It's probably a knockoff one anyway, but it's better than the one I had before. Anyway guys, time to head back to the ACOM. It's been a pretty cool day here in Seoul, first day, and it's good to be back into vlogging mode as well. We'll see you guys on the next video. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Experience the journey, inspire others, live life guys. Alright guys, we are at Bukon Hanok village in Seoul, Korea. This is an ancient village, and I think it was like built a few thousand years ago. It's still standing and they're looking after it, which is real cool. Actually, it looks like some of the ninjutsu style buildings in some of the games and movies. Alright guys, stopped at this awesome little bakery snack place. She's got shrimp cakes, sweet red bean cakes, a whole bunch of different cakes, and she's got this wall full of like names of people that have been here. Let's check out this one right here. That one right there. Anyway, we've had a look at the village, the Bukon Hanok village. Pretty ancient, reminds me of playing some of the ninja games from back in the day. Pretty awesome. Now we are heading to a food market nearby. I'm still a little bit hungry, so I want to check out some of the Korean food vibes. Let's go. Rice cake,
rice cake, fish cake,
Fish cake.
bibimbap, sushi.
sushi,
Sushi.
and fish cake, and kiwi, and Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay. He come. Yes, and Mama and
Mama.
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that guys. Very beautiful. Alright fams, we are now heading to Namsan Park, Namsan Mountain and the Seoul Tower. Apparently there's a cable car that goes up to the top. Want to see if I can get up there and get some sunset shots. But along the way, there are some interesting shops and interesting characters to check out. Alright guys, we're at the bottom of Namsan Mountain. We're going to head on up there to the top and to the Seoul Tower by cable car. I want to walk up, but the sun is about to drop, so I want to get up there and get some sunset vibe shots. So let's get on up in the cable car. Check out all these locks, guys. Reminds me of the bridges in Paris. These are at the top of Namsan Mountain near the Seoul Tower. Seoul Tower is right there. Alright guys, we made it to the top of Namsan Mountain. Quite a bit of people here checking out the vibes of the city. Let's come over here. There you go. Pretty much city vibes. Now I was up there somewhere on that mountain the other day. In Wangsan Mountain. But this is Seoul. Seoul. Alright guys, we're here at Daejeon, which is another city away from Seoul, 200 k's away from Seoul. We came here by the express train, which is pretty good. I've come here for a craft beer festival with a couple of friends. We're here at the train station and we're going to go and check it out soon. Here at the Craft Beer and Music Festival. You can hear the music in the background. I've tried a couple of the beers, even though I'm not really a beer drinker, just a little taster, and pretty good beer here, craft beer, so a lot of it is custom made. There's like pineapple beer and tomato beer, all sorts of different types of Korean beer. Anyway, we're going to check out some of the concerts that are going on and the music. You can hear it on stage right now. Look at this Australian guy. How's it going, brother? I've got something for you, my Australian brother.
Oh my God! Is this a koala?
Hey man, give it back. You're not.
Kiwi man. We never saw one when we were in New Zealand last year.
Yeah, man, it's a
We
kiwi.
tried.
But it's mine, so it's not yours. I'm just giving you hope.
This is L for love. Put your hands up. 저희 남들들 힘드세요? 힘드세요? 자, 엄청 힘든데. 그래도 마지막까지 뛰어봅시다. 알겠죠?
So we're here at DjWizNZ Beer and Music Festival. It's been awesome. Just grabbing some hot food. So right along here they have all the hot food right there, and right around this massive looking cylindrical thing they have a lot of the craft beer stalls where they have different beer varieties, fruit beer, all sorts of different beers. It's been pretty good. Just tasting a little sample of the different beers here, and I think that is actually a restaurant or something. You can walk around it up there. It's quite high. You're not really allowed to fly the drone here, but you know us Kiwis. Anyway, gonna head back to my friends, grab something to eat, and then later on we are heading back to Seoul. Alright guys, I've made it here to the Seoul Children's Grand Park. It is a complex that's got like animals here, a zoo, ponds, fun activities for the kids, playgrounds, a whole bunch of amusements. We're going to have a bit of a look around the park, a bit of a walk, and see what's up.
Check out that. Mechanical figures of art.
Alright guys, I am here in Jamsil, which is where the subway system is, and also the heart of Lotte. This is the Lotte Mall and the Lotte Tower. I think it's about the 5th tallest building in the world. It's about 355 meters. I think the Sky Tower in New Zealand is about 198 meters, so this thing is nearly double the size of that. And it's also bigger than the Tai 101 building in Taiwan. Huge mall inside. You probably need at least a week to go in there, especially if you're a woman and you love makeup. There's heaps of makeup stores in there. There is also Lotte World, which is just over here. It's like an amusement park and everything for the kids over here. Lotte World, Lotte Tower, Lotte Mall. I need a Lotte feed. Guys, now we're inside the Lotte Mart. This is the food area, and I noticed the prices are really expensive here compared to Vietnam. I mean, you've got these kind of cucumbers here for like about $4 New Zealand for a bunch, whereas in Vietnam you can get a bunch like this for like $1 New Zealand or even $1.50. But things here are really expensive. But that's how the system is here, I guess. You get paid high wages here, so you tend to pay for a lot more for things. Anyway, I'm on the lookout for some bits and pieces, and check out more of Seoul and Lotte. Real brownie. Really? $4.50 for that. What? Joking me? Can get 2 dinners for that in Vietnam. Alright guys, I've checked out Lotte Tower and some of the Lotte department stores. Huge, really huge, especially the Lotte Mall. Now Lotte is a Korean brand, and it is in Vietnam. They've got lots of supermarkets called Lotte, which are reasonably cheap as well. I get a lot of my food from a lot of the Lotte supermarkets in Vietnam, which is really handy. Anyway guys, it's heating to about 25 degrees. I am getting a little bit hungry as well. It's just past lunchtime, but I'm gonna head to Gangnam and see if I can find the Gangnam style attraction there. Alright guys, we have made it to Gangnam district here in Seoul. Check this out, Gangnam style. This is kind of like one of the attractions which was in the music video, Gangnam style. And apparently this is like one of the rich areas of Seoul. They've got a little stage over here and some pretty flash buildings as well. I just tried a nice iced coffee here. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I decided to taste the coffee here. Pretty awesome. I would say a good A. And now I think I'm going to do a little bit of shopping around Gangnam and Alright guys, we've made it here to Yongsan Station. It's a pretty big station where you can catch the KTX and different trains in different parts of Seoul and Korea. The reason why I came to Yongsan is they have basically the biggest electronic market here. I want to come and check out some of the gadgets and maybe upgrade some of my gear. I've got like a couple of hours, so apparently you need at least a week to check out some of the 5,000 shops here. Anyway guys, let's see what we can do. Alright guys, I'm here with my friend Paul. What's up, Paul?
Hey, what's up, guys?
And Paul is from Guinea,
Nice to meet you.
which is part of Africa. And
Yes, West Africa.
and you've been here for how long?
I've been here like for 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
And you have a Korean wife?
My wife is Korean, of course.
And he
Yes.
speaks Korean. Can
I
you say
speak
hello?
Korean. 안녕하세요.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
So he's showing me around Itaewon.
Those kebabs.
Kebabs here.
Yeah, this is kebab restaurants.
He's showing me around Itaewon.
Yeah, but right now we are on the call here the Black Streets.
Oh, look, there's a lot of Africans here,
You
man.
can see a lot of Africans
Wow.
all around this place.
Around this place. So a lot of bars, clubs.
Mixed nationality, Nigerian, Congolese, Tanzanian, Kenyan.
All your brothers are here. and-
Yes, some of my brothers I can say. Not
That's great.
for really family, but
Yeah.
they are coloring.
Soul family, family,
Yeah.
brother. Oh, that's awesome.
They are my brothers.
So we're gonna try some African food in Korea later, right?
Yes, in a few times we're gonna check back on the African foods.
But now we're gonna get a haircut for you. You're gonna get a
Yeah, with my barber shop, they call OG.
haircut. OG.
Yeah, he even have his
Old
sites.
school gangster.
Yeah, if you get to his barber shop, you will not miss out.
Okay,
It's really
alright.
good.
Well,
man.
let's head to the barber shop now. Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy Korea, brother? You like Korea?
Yes, of course, I enjoy Korea.
What's your favorite thing here in Korea?
My favorite thing in Korea is Korean manners.
Oh, really?
Korean, yeah, their way to live, their way to think about people. They are not like racist, no, at all.
What about the Korean food? Do you like the Korean food?
Korean food, yes, of course, I do. Korean food, I mostly eat it because my wife is Korean, right? And yes,
Do you know how to cook Korean food? Do you know how
I
to cook?
know how to cook
Really?
Korean food.
Man, you'll have to cook for me sometime, man.
It's be a very pleasure for me because I'm a good cooker also, a part of that, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then I will show you also a African restaurant in Korea.
Great.
I don't often come here, but it will be another experience to you also because there is not many African restaurants
I
in
did
Korea.
not even know there was like African restaurants in Korea.
Yeah, as we are actually in the African street in Korea.
Yeah, this is like one big street and there's lots of Africans here, like African
100
bars, African food,
meters from up to down.
even kebabs.
Yes.
It's quite good,
We
man.
have kebab here with ice cream makers. Let me ask for one ice cream. You will see what it will do. Ice cream, what is it? Hello.
Where are you from?
We are actually from New Zealand.
I'm from New Zealand.
Yes, and I'm from Guinea.
Okay, thank you.
And where are you from? Hey!
See that? I will never take this ice cream today.
You can never grab the ice cream. Oh, look, I can grab the ice cream. Oh,
Do you like more?
look at this guy.
Do you like more?
Oh, I cannot. Yeah, you grab.
This is wait. This is the Turkish kebab, right? Yeah.
A Turkish kebab? No, it's a Turkish ice cream.
What is that?
Yeah. Oh my God! The ice cream is flying. What's happening?
How come you can stick the ice cream on that thing? What the heck?
Oh my brother! When am I going to eat this ice cream? Maybe next year or tomorrow? No, my t-shirt, please. Oh my God. Okay. I agree. Okay.
Okay. Like more?
Oh,
More? Mix, I can mix.
yeah.
Mix it. Whoa.
We have like 3 mixes here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wow. Oh,
Hey!
oh, where is gone? What's happening?
Oh my
What the
God.
Turkish ice cream.
Okay.
Dondurma.
Okay, thank you.
Dondurma. See this guy?
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is for 2 years ice cream.
Oh, what? You can never get the ice cream. What the heck?
This is only in Korea.
It's gone now. Where's the ice cream gone?
The ice cream is gone to Turkey. She will come back next year. Thank you, brother. How much I owe you? Give us two. One more, my brother.
30,000.
30,000.
What the heck?
That means 3,000.
It's pretty cheap. It's like $3. Very nice though.
Two ice cream.
Turkish ice cream. Strawberry chocolate.
My face have changed now.
Yeah,
No look, bro. I become more younger again.
You look young, man. You look like 10 years younger, brother.
You can only
Get is OJ's Baba Shop in Itaewon. So
OJ's Baba Shop, you hear that, people?
Itaewon.
Itaewon. This is the man,
Seoul.
OJ.
This is in Seoul.
Look at that haircut, man. He can make you look younger.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Look how handsome this guy is now. I mean, he's handsome before, but he's more handsome now. He's more handsome.
Yeah, we'll put a smile in people's face.
You put the smile on people's face.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
This is the fish soup.
Is it
Intestines. Got the rice.
And this is the cow leg.
And the cow, right?
Cow leg.
So you're gonna have the cow, intestine, spicy. I think it's all spicy, right?
And this is the beans.
It's beans. Alright, rice beans. Check that out, guys. Yum, yum.
I can't wait.
Okay, let's get into it. Check that out, guys. All eaten up right now. Only a little bit of that left, which I didn't eat. But the fish, beans, rice. These guys are talking about the boxing match. Anthony Joshua. It's a fixed match, right? Fixed. Joshua went down for the money. Yeah.
It's all about money.
But he's Nigerian from his roots. So you reckon he got paid off? He got paid off for...
And maybe for a return game, more money for the bosses.
But having said that, did you enjoy the meal?
Awesome.
It's awesome, man. Thank you, OJ. Guys, don't forget about OJ's
So, you gotta try this Happy Home restaurant.
Happy Home Restaurant here.
Itaewon, so
Itaewon. And if you want a haircut,
come to OJ's Baba Shop.
thank you, brother. It's been a pleasure to eat with you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Alright guys, it's been a full-on day here in Seoul, Korea. Visited a few places, ended up at an awesome Happy Home African food restaurant with some of my African friends. And now it's heading to midnight, so it is time to head on back to the ACOM. It's been an awesome day. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Experience the journey. Inspire others. Live life, guys. Guys, we are here in the Philippines, Manila, just at the airport, landed. from Hanoi, Vietnam. I need to grab some breakfast, and today I'm catching up with a friend here. We're looking at a project to work on together, and I'm looking forward to that. As well as that, I've pretty much got no other plans, but I do really want to look at heading down to one of the beaches here in the Philippines, maybe Boracay or one in Cebu somewhere, and do a little bit of diving if I can. I've only got like 5 days to do that, but first things first, let's go and grab some breakfast and then head on out into the city of Manila. Alright guys, so we're here looking at grabbing a sim, and this is Globe, and these are the Globe staff. What's up?
Yeah.
Hello, what's up?
Yeah, hello. I think he's tired. Anyway, so
What's up, daw,
I've got this plan here, 7 gigs, pretty much just pure data, and it is around 600 pesos, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 600 pesos, which is, I think, New Zealand about 15 or something like that, New Zealand dollars. And they've got an 11 gig one here as well.
Yes.
So she's just loading it up. She must have started work today, and you must be finishing work soon, right? See, I knew it. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Behave yourselves. Alright guys, we are out of the airport and gonna go look for the bus to head to one of the malls. Gotta see where it is. This way, I think. So managed to grab a SIM for $15 New Zealand. Comes with about 8 gigabytes of data, which is pretty good considering the prices back home in New Zealand are quite expensive. Well guys, I've got some of the currency here in the Philippines. It's a peso. This is the 20. That's a 50. 100 and a 1000. Not sure who these people are. Maybe royalty and politicians, I guess. But this is a currency. So for New Zealand, I think it is about 150 pesos is about $5 New Zealand. And this is a $5 coin. It's got a 5 on there. Could even be 5 cents. Nah, I think it's $5. Anyway, I think the bus is off and we're heading into Manila City. Quite dense, and I'm just having a look at some of the roads. It kind of reminds me of Thailand mixed with Vietnam, but they've got these jeeps right there. Now those jeeps, you can jump in those and they'll take you to different parts of the city as well. There's a whole bunch of them across the road there. They actually look like some of the tuk-tuks in Thailand. So it looks like we're getting further into the metro area of Manila, and looks like it's getting a bit more denser with the population. I've been told that Manila is one of the densest populated cities in the world. So I guess the bus is going to get slower and slower as we get to the central area of Manila. Hey, got KFC here. I've seen they've got Wendy's, Burger King, a lot of the fast food outlets that majority of the Western countries have. But I'm really fascinated by these Jeeps. really old school. But hey, they do the job, man, you know. Alright guys, so we have left the bus. Just walking some of the streets of Manila. It's pretty crowded, not too bad. Kind of reminds me of Thailand mixed with Vietnam. Just gonna have a little walk around the block, check out a few shops, head to the Gadget Cyber Mall. These guys are fixing screens right on the side of the road here. Lots of little shops and whatnot just along the side of the roads here in the Philippines. Some guy selling looks like socks, bits and pieces, locks, bracelets, gadgets, scarves, bit of everything. Manila. Vanilla in Manila.
Nagutom ako sa amoy na pera. Hello?
Getting up to about 30 degrees here in the Philippines, so sort of the same temperatures as Vietnam. But check these out, look at the taxis. Head on down this way. Power lines look the same as Vietnam and Thailand, all bunched together. So here they've got a mix of motorbikes and cars, whereas Vietnam it's like 90% motorbikes. Some of the little supermarkets here kind of reminds me a little bit of Indonesia actually, Bali, where they've got little shops with currency exchanges in them. This one's a pawn shop, so you go in there and you exchange some of your wares for money, not the other pawn. So I noticed here in Philippines, the malls, you have to go through screening before you go into the mall. I think they check for bombs and other bits and pieces that are pretty nasty. It's similar to Thailand. Going into the malls there, you've got to like do bag searches and stuff like that. I've got my drone in my bag, so I'm not sure how I'm going to fare, but we'll go through anyway and see how it goes. Robertson's place. Wow, check out all those Nikes. Looks like they've got some kind of fair special going on here. Not a bad mall. You can see some of the gadgets up here, so I'm gonna go check some of those out. Check that out, guys. Vietnamese food in the Philippines. We've got bunka, tofu salad noodle, a few bits and pieces. Even got the vegetarian salad. Wow, that looks nice. I do want to try some Filipino food though. Check out that setup. GoPro, same as my setup, but I got a better mic. All the gadgets. More gadgets in here. Actually like the little shops like these ones over here that sell a variety of different gadgets and stuff. Some of these stores are very expensive, so it's good to check out some of these kind of stores. Okay, but getting some bits and pieces, cables, stands, all sorts of stuff here. So they've got like a couple of floors of gadgets. Gadget Plus. Some of the portable wireless speakers. Pretty good. Alright guys, so we are here at the SM Robinson Mall in the heart of Manila Metro City. This is the third floor of the mall and it's pretty much gadgets. Lots of gadgets here. Bags for your gadgets, phones. Actually looking for some SD cards if I can. Check this out. Major shopping going on down there on the floor. Mall's not too bad. Anyway, let's see if these guys got anything.
Good morning.
Hi, do you have SD cards?
SD card?
Yeah.
How many?
64 and 128. Just want to see.
Nothing. 128 and 64. Meron.
Time to grab a little bite. Lot of meat options. Excuse me. This is the food court here. Good steak, chicken, some noodles, seafood noodle soup for about $2 or $3, which is pretty cheap. Food's quite cheap here actually. All that Filipino food, man. Don't know what to buy. Let's have a bit of a look. Mr. Pares. Might grab something Philippine food, double seafood. Look at all their food.
Squid, it's squid.
Yeah. A little bit of squid there with the rice. Yeah, let's grab one. Hello. Smoothie. Mango smoothie. Oh, mango shake. Mango shake. Mango shake. Yes, large. Yes.
79, sir. 79.
Yeah. Okay. Might grab one of these waffles as well. Famous Belgian waffles place. Gonna grab a waffle. Blueberry looks tasty. Maybe even a peanut butter. Actually, I'll try the hazelnut. Can I have a hazelnut waffle, please? So mixing it on the waffle maker. Bit of hazelnut. Looks like peanut butter. There you go. That was, I think, about $1 New Zealand. Pretty cheap. Okay, thank you. Bye. So the mango smoothie is pretty tasty. It was only about $2, which is pretty cheap. And I actually think that's a medium, not a large. It's still tasty. Beautiful hazel waffle. It's only something like $1.50 New Zealand. Sort of reminds me of the ones in Vietnam. Still a little bit tasty. Anyway, I managed to check out a couple of the gadget shops, got a couple of little things. And now we are going to head to the Bay Area, and I'm going to see if I can throw up the drone before heading over to my mate's place. So let's head over to the Bay Area. Tasty. Alright, so we are heading to the Bayview area. So we can get some views of the bay, get the fly cam up and running. Got something for you, brother. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh no,
A lot of pawn shops around this area, meaning places where you sell stuff like goods you might have, phones, that kind of thing. Sky. Philippine president from back in the day. Kind of reminds me of Hong Kong Bay. Same color water. And along here are a lot of homeless people. They've built like little shelters, some of them even sleeping on the ground there. A few shelters along there. We're going to go down and check it out a bit more, and then see if we can throw up the flycam drone and get some flycam footage. Some of the homeless here sleeping up on the beach. Little shops along the beach as well. You can buy drinks and lollies and chips and stuff. We're going to try a bit further down here and then try and throw the drone up. So here we got people, they've got their little houses along here, some of them just sleeping for the day. It gets really hot along here. It's about 32 degrees already and it's quite humid. So ordered a Grab taxi. Should be here fairly soon. Once that arrives, then we'll head to my friend Michael's. So we're waiting for a Grab, and I think he's like about a couple of minutes away. So they've got Grab here. Unfortunately, it's not the motorbike Grabs, it's the car Grabs, but still Grab is a really good app to use. Back in Vietnam, I used to use Grab, especially the motorbikes, until I got my own motorbike. And I'm pretty keen at looking at hiring a motorbike here if I can. See how we go. Anyway, we're just waiting for this Grab. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Leonard. All the best.
Yes, sir. Have a nice trip and God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye. Alright guys, I'm here in Pasig, Manila with my friend Michael. What's up, Michael?
Hey, hey, how you doing?
And so we're actually on top of the apartment building here, rooftop, and we're looking out. Check out this view. But we've decided to throw up the drone and see if we can get some aerial shots of Pasig in Metro Manila. And so you've been flying this one in Vietnam?
Yeah, I got it when I was in Vietnam, flew a heap in Vietnam, and then been living in Manila for a while now.
Yeah.
So
and it's done you well
here so far.
All right, let's switch over to the Mavic Pro 2 Zoom GoPro mode. Careful of that roofing thing there.
Yeah.
On here would be great. This is the roof.
Actually, we can walk on the other side and you get a better view of the street.
Sure.
Take it the long way. So I can set up a time lapse here and just
Oh, great. Market over there, and a busy road here.
in the evening, this is just fully
Congested
with
people.
Yeah, because you've also got these jeeps that stop and people get in them, and
Right.
buses and whatever else.
I guess the peak times are in the morning, early in the afternoon, late afternoon, finishing work.
Yeah, from about 5 p.m. until about 9 p.m. is rush hour. It's just sort of underneath the bridge. See, that's the UV Express. That's what you go to Mega Mall.
Merchant.
But it's not showing. Oh, it's
Yeah.
the sun's setting.
So we're here in one of the malls. Just coming to see if I can get a phone repaired. I've got a Samsung phone. So just want to see what the price is going to be and how long it's going to take to repair. Hopefully it's quite reasonable and they can do it within the next few hours, but we've got to look for someone that can repair. So there's a few of these around here, and maybe we can look at doing some of our repairs. So we went to one back there that kind of didn't want to get filmed, but they're roughly around 250 New Zealand dollars. We're looking for another one. So there's quite a lot of these stalls here. Oh, this guy's not here, so which isn't cool, but got quite a bit of gadgets here, phone repairs. More repair. What about this guy here?
Hello. Phone repairs?
Bro?
It's the edge, yeah. Front and back.
I have you back.
Front and back, yeah. You can repair?
Have no available back. No available.
Not available for the back.
Not available?
Go to Samsung Service Center
Where?
Samsung
in
service.
Mega Mall.
Mega Mall. Oh, that's where you're going.
That's where I'm going. Ah, okay. I'll go there and see what they can do. Okay. Thank you for your help. No worries.
Thank you.
Alright, so we tried our luck there, and they couldn't really repair it because they didn't have a back cover for this S7 Edge. So we're going to go to another mega mall where they've got lots of gadgets. It's got like a couple of floors of gadgets. And
It's 2 floors of, but it's not like this. It's official.
yes.
So yeah. Let's see. It's weak when it's not busy. They turn it off. So I'll show you where the UV Express is, which is.
So yeah, I'm gonna catch like a kind of like a taxi, kind of carpool taxi type thing.
It's a van, but it's a proper service. So there's the Jeeps, which they would take you to Robinson's Galleria.
Yeah.
But you want to go to Mega Mall, so you take the UV
Yeah.
from here. That's just because of the route.
Okay.
It's going SM Mega Mall.
It's in Mega Mall.
From Antipolo to
So when you see one of those,
Mall of Asia is an SM Mall of Asia, which was the largest mall in Asia. But I think the Mega Mall was actually metered in size.
right.
And now there's a few other ones that are even bigger here. They really love their malls here in the Philippines.
And I see they've got like this a little sign on the front window up the top as to where they're going, so that can help people to.
Yeah, it helps you know. So they'll put up different bits.
And they've even got some right down the bottom, so it can show you where you're going, so you don't get confused. And the price is pretty cheap. I mean, how many Ks is it away? Like 4 or 5 Ks away.
Yeah, it's about 4 Ks away.
And it's about 25.
I mean, I've run it, but you don't feel
yeah,
good
this guy's a runner.
coming back.
So it's about 25 pesos.
Yeah, 25.
It's about probably 70 or 80 cents or something like that. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
reasonably pretty cheap. So I mean, this is pretty much the services they've got here. They've got the Jeeps as well.
Keeps going.
And you're kind of packed in there like sardines, so I'm going to be surprised to see if they can squeeze me into those vans. So
The good thing about the vans is they've got air conditioning. The Jeeps
cool.
don't.
So now we're just waiting for a mega mall.
So that one
One of them might be. What do they call these express service vehicles? UV?
UV Express. It's just the name of the company.
Ultraviolet? UV? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ultra van, maybe. Here we go.
There we go, Mega Mall. That's the one you want?
Is it? Mega Mall?
Oh, Mega Mall!
Mega Mall, Mega Mall, Mega Mall. Front.
No, you have to go in there.
Okay, I'll have to squeeze it here.
Enjoy. Give us a buzz if you have issues coming back.
Thanks a lot, Mike. We'll see you. Let the old man in and I'll try and squeeze in. Silent style.
Isang estrada po.
Wala ka bang Richmond?
Isang 40 lang.
Isang estrada.
We are here at the Mega Mall. Just come in the UV Express. It's about 25 pesos, which is roughly about 80 cents New Zealand, which is pretty cheap. Now I'm going to go through the security and into the mall and look for a place to try and fix this Samsung Edge. Back in Vietnam, it cost around 300 New Zealand dollars to look at fixing it. I've been quoted here at one place 250 New Zealand dollars. So hopefully I can get it for a bit cheaper. So I'm gonna check it out and see what happens anyway. Let's head on into the mall. You can smell the food here. Very, very nice. Anyway guys, we are gonna head to the electronic floors and check out some of the gadgets as well as try and fix this phone. Grab some lunch. Try and get some Filipino food if I can. Vegetarian or vegan style. Which is quite rare because they love their meat here. Chicken, beef, all sorts of things. Anyway, let's head on up. I've made it to the SM Cyber Zone. So this is like the tech department of this mega mall. I got JBL, MSI, computers, cameras, all sorts of different stuff. Anyway, we're going to head on down and look for some gadgets and a place to fix the Samsung. So we're just waiting here at the Samsung repair department. And going to get a quote to try and fix the Samsung. So managed to go to the Samsung store and to the repair section. They could repair it, but it will take a couple of weeks and I don't have that time here in Philippines, so I'm going to try one of these other little outlets around this floor in the cyber zone and see if they can do it in a few hours, which would be pretty cool. If not, I'll have to do it back in Vietnam. Anyway, I am feeling hungry as well, so I want to get moving and grab something to eat. Alright guys, so we're going to take the phone into Android zone and see if we can get it repaired in here. Alright guys, so we're here at Android zone in the heart of Cyber Zone in the SM Mega Mall Manila here in the Philippines, and I've just given my Samsung over to get repaired. A new back and front screen from these guys here. Cool guy, and hopefully you can pick it up in another couple of hours. So looking forward to that. So gonna head down and grab something to eat, come back, and hopefully it'll be done. Alright guys, so I'm here at the SM Mega Mall and I bumped into another vlogger. This is Raul. What's up?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, so where are you from? There,
Yeah,
Raul?
I'm Quezon City actually. And also, I am also a blogger doing some
What kind of vlogging are you
documenting pet food, shelters actually. In shelters in BY in Quezon City or even Manila.
doing? Like shelters for homeless people?
Yeah, no,
or-
for homeless dogs and
for
cats.
dogs,
Yes,
for cats,
and,
dogs.
and we're going to see this channel.
Sphere Cyber TV.
Yeah,
there
Sphere
you go.
Cyber TV.
So this is your channel.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am actually one of the anchor there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, okay.
All the best with your channel and everything like that. There you go.
Yeah.
The vlogger man himself.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy, man, full of enthusiasm. He basically runs a dog shelter for stray dogs and things like that. I did not want to mention that I stay in Vietnam where they eat dogs, so that might put him off a bit, but if I got some time over the next few days that I'm here, I might go and shoot over to where he is and check out his dog shelter and do a bit of vlogging and see what we can do to try and help him out. Pretty cool guy. Alright guys, so we are down on the lower ground floor of the Super Mega Mall, or the SM Mega Mall they call it. Time to grab something to eat. Kind of meaty. Lots of variety of different stuff here. This food court is huge. Extends right over the other side. I'm going to have a bit of a walk around and check out some of the food stalls here. Spanish tapas. As you know, Philippines was kind of semi-colonized by Spain a bit. But lots of meat dishes. This guy. Alright, we've got a vegetarian. Just what I like. Let me try there, more vegetables. That's great. Okay. Alright guys, time to eat and drink. A little snack. Alright, it's the food court. Time to go back and check up on the phone. See how it's going. Anyway guys, I need to go and exchange some currency. So I'm looking for a currency exchange place that can do that. I'm on one of the floors where there's a lot of like makeup and wares and stuff like that, so hopefully someone can help me. Is that a currency exchange place there? Okay, great. We found one right over there. Jollibee, one of their favorite eateries. This guy. Anyway guys, managed to grab some money so I can sort out this Samsung phone. It's going to cost about 250 New Zealand dollars to get a new screen and a new back for the S7. This guy. Now the mall's getting really packed because it's about 6 p.m. so people have finished work, finished school, and so they're coming into the mall to get themselves dinner and whatnot. We're going to head back up and check out the Samsung, see how it's going. Phone already fixed?
Yes.
Very good, already fixed. Look at that, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is Android Zone.
Yes, sir.
Android Zone here in Cyber Zone SM Mega Mall, Manila, Philippines. Boom. To get picked up again, we have to go across the other side, and to get to the other side we need to go up this escalator, down the other side, across the road. So these two malls are connected with the road in the middle. So let's head on over there and grab our other taxi back to Pasing. Guys, had a busy day today, checking out the SM Mega Mall and a few other places. Ended up back here at my friend's place, so yeah, we're gonna call it a night. Haven't really got much of a plan over the next few days. I'm just gonna play it by ear and see what happens. I was gonna look at going down to Boracay, one of the beaches, famous beaches, but we'll see how the weather pans out. In the meanwhile, we'll see you guys on the next video. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Experience the journey, inspire others, live life, guys. Alright, so we are going to go and get some lunch. Pizza.
4 p.m. lunch, a late lunch. Yeah.
4 p.m. lunch, late lunch.
But that's because we've just been doing a very good podcast.
Yeah, done a good podcast talking about resource-based economic model, transition, the zeitgeist movement stuff, a whole bunch of different stuff, which is good. Hopefully we can get that podcast out in the next week or so. We are now just making our way over this bridge and then heading to go and get some pizza.
There's a little girl just there.
Ah, yeah, saw that.
She is almost always here.
Selling things.
Seems to be part of the family thing that she doesn't go home and do a homework or anything like that. She just sells stuff.
Wow, she doesn't even go to school?
I think she might go to school, but I think as soon as she's done with school,
yeah,
then
yeah,
just the girl in
the pink,
yeah, and
this is their life here.
It's a life, just sitting on the corner.
Philippines.
Hoping people will buy some work from us.
traffic
still
is
full.
hectic, right?
That is some crazy traffic.
And it's like that all day.
For hours, for 5, it's 4 p.m. It's not even 5 p.m. yet, and it'll stay until 9 p.m. Line singing. Or playing guitar. Definitely
Busking.
plays music better than sing. So when they start singing, you go, oh, can I pay you not to sing? I don't mean to be mean, but
So we've had to walk across the bridge just to get on the other side.
just because of all the traffic here.
Yeah.
You walk down the road and then you can cross the same road.
Right.
It's one of those things. Skipping past, going through everything.
Supermarkets over here. Jollibee.
$7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. See a lot of them around Southeast Asia.
Inasal. That's pretty Filipino specific. They love the halo, which is a special.
Ice cream and fruit salad.
Yeah, it's all on sort of a shredded ice. It's a nice dessert that they have.
Palabok.
Yeah.
Malo or molo.
So it's hard when you got people who are putting their hand out wanting money.
Yeah. We're gonna go in here, right? Go through security, gotta check our bag.
Check a bag. Thank you.
We're just going to here to Greenwich.
Okay, cool. Greenwich. Little one. Alright, so
Fairly sure they do either the veggie cheese overload, I guess.
veggies and cheese overload, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
We're talking about age and life expectancy. It started off saying we're talking about how current it's 65 for getting the pension.
For pension in New Zealand's about 65, but I think they're going to up it in another year or so to 68.
And I remember it was definitely before, less than 60 when I was younger, and I'm 34, so by the time I'm 68, what will it be? Or will it be 75?
Exactly. So a lot of those now, well, a lot of the millennials born earlier will get a pension a lot later in life. So it's going to go that way. So Australia have the same. They get pensions.
Yeah, get a pension. Got good. It's a welfare country. There's lots of the GDP goes to welfare. And so the interesting point was about longevity and life expectancy.
And life quality.
Life quality is definitely the important factor. But looking at longevity with that quite a bit. So far, most of the massive gains in life expectancy has been about kids who, most kids won't live to be 5 years old.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of them who they're just dealing with.
Well, their quality of life is very diminished at a young age.
Go back 1,000, 2,000 years ago, and just not very many kids survive.
Yeah.
Now, child infant mortality, maternal infant mortality during birth, like all of that was much higher. You know, you're looking at 20% sort of thing, and now it's under 1%.
And it's even higher in developing countries. I mean, you look at Vietnam, they don't even have a benefit system either.
Yeah.
It's every man for himself. You've got to do what you can to survive.
Yeah, so it's hard to survive. But then we got the digital technology side of things as well. So the ability to download the consciousness.
That's what I was talking about, kind of that kind of a assimilation. I mean, Ray Kurzweil says by 2030 humans will be connected to a hive mind type super AI computer where we can access information quite fast and frequently.
Go look at Neuralink by
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is doing. Great work on brain-computer interfaces and being able to really have high bandwidth transfers. And I got a lot of stuff in my novel about this.
Right.
And then people having implants in the brain and what stage and how much control over the body and brain and thoughts and everything does it have. But getting to the point, I can telepathically talk to you via that communication, via the internet, but I can also, and then most sci-fi just stops there. So,
and you're right, it's the way in which we use it, and using it in the current paradigm we are in, it kind of has that option of being abused and used for ulterior self-interest motives. So yeah, we had a good pod talk today, and we talked a bit more. We talked a bit about it and looked at how it would be used in a
post-scarcity
type system,
abundance-centered society.
So that was really interesting. So yeah, I mean, this talk's been awesome. Just walking around and seeing the amounts of people here in the Philippines and like some of the homeless and things like that. You know, it's kind of sparks your enthusiasm to try and help create something more to help everyone.
Get that transition happening. Let's get to an RBE and let's get to a world where it's sustainable and there's billions of people. But
So your change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Thank you.
There's all sorts of interesting fun.
Hey, I saw a little fish jump up there.
The guy up there, I saw him.
So, like, do they have concerts here? The amphitheater?
It looks like something's going on.
Yeah.
I think they're having a fair boat riding
Some sort of boat race thing.
There's fish jumping in and out of that river.
Yeah, a surprising amount.
That must be Johnny.
Johnny the janitor.
And these look like these are nets, fishing nets, or markers, boat markers.
They weren't there before. They look like the markers.
Yeah. Just see how that girl looked at you.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah. I get that sort of thing a lot. Though.
But I mean, no, they looked at her as if they were. What are you doing with him?
Yeah.
And I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Walk proudly and in love.
But if I'm walking on my own, I get looks that are, I want to be.
Yeah.
What I want to be with him. And so either way, you just get weird looks.
Hey, look at this fish. I'm just gonna quickly see if I can come down and check some of these fish out. I saw some fish come in here. There they are over here. Look at all that, guys. Fish.
Are they beef loving this spot? Okay.
There's quite a lot of them actually. I'm not sure what kind of fish they are, but check that out. Anyway, we're gonna head over there and see if we can get the drone up before the sun sets. Congratulations, congratulations. Winners, winners.
Yes.
So we need to get the drone up. It's slowly getting a bit more darker and the clouds are sort of coming over. We want to get some footage of this area and see if we can get some of the city as well. The wind's picked up too, so I'm not sure how the drone's going to fare, but we'll try, get it up and see how we go.